Welcome to my house. Can I show you around? Can I get you anything? A coffee maybe? Alex Kai is here, realtor and amateur home designer with a home in Seattle. It's a snow day here on New Year's Eve in the Seattle area, and I've been sticking pretty close to home because of the road conditions. So I thought I'd show you around my house. We bought this place in Shoreline over this last summer for $875,000. And it sounds like a lot of money, because it is, but it's also the average home price in the greater Seattle area these days. So I thought it might be valuable to show you what you can find for the average home in Seattle. Let's have a look around. I have another video up here about some of the details of the financials of selling our last house in order to buy this one. Essentially, we flipped a house in Linwood in order to move a little bit closer to the city here in Shoreline. The short story is that we put about $300,000 down on this new house, and our mortgage works out to $31.92 per month. I have a lot of renovations planned and a lot of things that need to be fixed around here. But really, this little section next to the front door, 4 feet wide, is exactly how I like it. I started with this console table that I built out of a steel sawhorse and a couple pieces of pine wood. And a friend knit as a housewarming present this nice little succulent plant here, which matches really nicely with our key bowl. And then above, this is a photograph by a local Seattle artist friend of mine, Jennifer Zwick. You should definitely check out her work. I just really adore it. I will link it below so that you can see some more. This is a pretty typical 1960s 3-bed, 2-bath house. This is a pretty typical 1960 3-bed, 2-bath house with a 2-car garage, and we're pretty big fans of it. When we first visited, we really fell in love with the layout here because it's just a big open concept. Let me show you. You walk into the house and we have a living room here with a dining room and a kitchen open up to everything. Somebody's already taken out the wall here to open up the kitchen, so it works out really nicely. And something that we didn't really realize until we left our last house was that we really like being up a little bit higher. So we're looking out over a cul-de-sac. The front yard kind of slopes downwards, and then the back opens up to a patio back here, and we're sitting on about 1/4 of an acre, which is a good size for a little backyard back here. I really like our seating area here. It's pretty cozy, but also very colorful. We have an IKEA couch that we've owned for probably almost 10 years here. This is the Karlstad. I think it's discontinued now. We have an article couch that we bought when we moved into the house, and an orange chair from my grandparents' living room. Cecilia has 4 chairs, actually 5 chairs, all for herself. A rocking pillow, another rocking chair that fits under the sofa, and a chair for the dining table. Then I have a couple artworks of my own. These are some photographs that I made at a residency that I did at a recycling plant in Sodo. You can see this is all trash that I found at the place. And then there's another bronze crab here that I made at another artist residency that I did at Pratt in the Central District. Kendall's always really wanted a piano, so when this music school that she works at part-time was getting rid of one, we definitely had to snag it. I used to take lessons in middle school, so I've been warming back up by practicing my scales. Let me show you what I got. This is a prototype dining table that I made at our last house. I have a set of steel legs that I need to start working on a new table with. This one, I really like it. It just needs to be a little bit wider this way, and it needs a solid tabletop surface because multiple kids have spilt glasses of milk onto the floor through them. I also have another bronze thing. This one's a barnacle rock holding down some napkins. And if you're looking for some MCM style chairs, you should definitely check out Ballard Consignment, which has a continual stock of these article chairs for a pretty good deal. I also, this is one thing that I did when we moved into the house, is I've been working on switching out a lot of the light fixtures. So this is something that I added a couple months ago that I'm a big fan of. It's kind of cool looking. I have grand plans for the kitchen. I mean, it is fine as it is now. And let me show you, there's quartz countertops here. We have pretty decent appliances. There's plenty of space. But on the other hand, it's a little bit boring. I've built these temporary cabinets because there wasn't anything above here and they still need doors. The cabinets down here are all on really cheap hardware. And there's this weird little room right here that we don't really know what to do with, and it's kind of awkward. And all that really happens here is that it fills up with stuff. This is all furniture that we're going to take to Goodwill. One idea that I'm pondering is to add a second bathroom here. I've already taped out what the layout would be so that we can kind of live with it for a little bit and see if it's going to work. One downfall would be that it would create kind of a circuitous hallway here. But I think it would be really nice to have a second bathroom and then steal the existing one to create a primary bedroom suite. Then in the kitchen, I'd like to take out all these cabinets and then extend this window so that it takes up the whole wall, and then the new bathroom wall could be right there. I think the value that it would add would more than outweigh the cost of doing it, and it would really bring the house up to some of the competing houses in this neighborhood. I do really enjoy cooking. We've been doing HelloFresh for a little while, and it's fun, but it gets a little boring. So I recently got this new cookbook. This is a izakaya Japanese food cookbook that is pretty fun, and we've canceled HelloFresh, thinking that maybe getting a new cookbook every once in a while will spark some new cooking joy. We'll see how it goes. We have 3 bedrooms in this house. They're all right next to each other, next to a pretty large bathroom. I'll show you that in a second. This is Cecilia's room, and this is pretty much her favorite spot in the house. I don't know, she loves to have her diaper changed. But this is a small bedroom. This is the smallest one, and it's perfect for a baby. I got all of this baby furniture off of Facebook Marketplace. It's, I think it was $400 for this dresser, this crib and nightstand, and it's all this nice Danish brand. I really, really like this mobile hanging above her crib here. These are little swallows. We have baby wipes, hand sanitizer, stain spray, some diaper rash cream. When she goes to bed, everything has to be perfect. So we put the sound machine on, we turn the space heater on, we turn the humidifier on, we turn a little light on. It's a whole process. Here's our bathroom here. It's actually quite large. I really enjoy the 2 double sink there. This is kind of interesting. They just put a quartz countertop over the old original cabinetry, which is fine, but we might update it at some point. We really want to redo the shower because it's just this cheap plastic insert here that's coming off. You can see all the glue there. But I'm still gunning for the extra bathroom, so I'm holding off on that a little bit. This is our bedroom. We've never really devoted too much time and effort to our bedroom furniture, but we've gotten a couple things recently that I do really enjoy. This is the newest addition. This is a dresser that's been rehabbed by a local guy. He's on Instagram as Stuff in Seattle, and he does all of these dresser rehabs. He redid all the hardware, painted it, refinished the top. His prices are great, and he has some good style, so you should definitely check it out. I will link it down below. And I don't know, Cecilia has a bed there. There's some furniture that we got. I actually like this one, but we just got it at a thrift store. And then an IKEA bed. We have some big plans for this third bedroom. It's still a little messy right now, but it's getting close. I will keep you updated on what we're doing here. It's, things are still up in the air, but I'll let you know. Stay tuned. If you've been following the channel for a little while, you will probably have seen my never-ending project in the basement. And there's been plenty of footage of it, but I'll just show you kind of where it is right now. So this is the lower level of our house, and you can see that I've turned it into this nice big room. It used to be covered in carpet, and there's still a lot of work to do, but it's making some good progress. I've got some IKEA cabinetry going up on this wall here. I'll eventually refinish or reface this this fireplace here. Here's another baby chair. I think that makes number 6. And we've got a little bit of a feature wall here. This is a sofa couch. Or a sofa bed for when guests come over. And then I opened up this wall right here. There used to be just a little bit of a door here, and now it's feels more like a great room. You know, even though I was fairly confident that the wall was not load bearing, I didn't want to take too many risks without an engineer's advice, so I left that wall, the little bits on the side, just in case. So I've got a wall of drapes here. This was our Christmas gift to each other. Got a Peloton to hopefully work off some of those holiday weights. And a little bit of an office space here, a little table. I've got a painting of Seattle that I'm continually working on. And that's the main office space that we have down here. And then out the door, there's, this is the stairs here, and then an exterior door to our driveway, covered in snow right now. And then down this hall, we have the laundry room, which is kind of full of stuff right now. It needs a lot of work, but there's some older machines there. We've got a fridge here, which the sellers left when we bought the house, and then a gas furnace here. This will eventually be completely renovated, but for now, it's usable, it works. One weird thing is that there's a bathroom right off of the laundry room, which is nice to have, I guess. It means that we have a 2-bathroom house now, but it's not super usable. I mean, we're in this weird, kind of dirty, kind of messy laundry room in the basement, and I don't really want to come down here to have a shower, you know? This is the garage. It's kind of a mess right now. Still haven't figured out a good organizational style here. We've got some kayaks here, a bunch of boxes stacked up here. This is a 2-car garage, so there's lots of space. I've got a bit of a woodworking corner here, table saw. I built this bench right when we moved in. I just got this dust collector, which I'm super excited about, but I still need the hose that goes from the dust collector to the table saw. So, like almost everything else in the house, it's a work in progress. And she's still enjoying her time on her changing table. Hopefully that gives you a bit of an idea of what's available in Seattle for the average home price of $875. Yeah, thanks for joining me. And if you're thinking about making a home in Seattle, send me a message.